me on Soulful Spider Socks. Do you know why my
Little birdie.
Huh?
Little birdie.
No, it's not. You saw my
Yeah, my mama saw you. My mama was bonding with you the other day. It was like over there,
Yeah.
just by the trees.
I am on Instagram, Soulful Spider Socks. You know why that's my name? Because I was a student of Stan Lee, who made Spider-Man. And when he died, I don't really fuck with social media. And he died, and he was so nice to me when I was in high school. And that's when the X-Men, Chris Claremont, and he would come to my lessons at the New York Daily News. I'm a cartoonist, an illustrator also. I'm gonna give you, I don't have.
I have one. I can give it to him. I have the one at home.
Which one?
The one with the bird on it.
Yeah, all right. Spots. I have t-shirts, but I have to get more made tomorrow. So, I gotta get away from that shit, man. All right, so what was I gonna tell you about
I want a Richie story.
Richie Cole?
Richie Cole.
That's fucked that he died. He was a nice man. That's one of our heroes in America. You understand? All right, wait. I'm gonna tell you a Marcellus story. Okay, so you know Wynton Marsalis?
No.
You don't know who?
Oh my God. We have some education to do, my friend.
Please educate us. Educate us.
Educate us. How do you even start? How do you even start?
A little quick intro.
So Wynton Marsalis is another American hero, but he is a badder ass motherfucker than Frank Sinatra or Ray Charles, and I also Lucille Ball. You know who that is?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was another one I used to talk to because I had an apprenticeship for 2 years with the president of the American Cartoonists Union. His name was Frank Evers. He stormed Normandy. It was a Marine, and he's a cartoonist, like Captain America. And I would go every weekend and Saturday to go study cartooning and drawing with him, right? And through him, I met Lucille Ball. I met Charles M. Schultz, the guy who did Peanuts.
Oh, what?
Babadoo Tadaloo I used to talk to him every once in a while over the phone with Mr. Evers, but Stan Lee was really, really cool, and he took a liking that I wanted to draw and do comics, and I'm going to let you see one of my comics.
Well, how did you meet him?
Through, you're not following the story.
You gotta follow the story.
Okay, sorry.
Follow the story.
Through my teacher, I was the apprentice of the head of all American
Yeah.
cartoonists.
So you knew all the people.
He knew all the people.
Yeah.
All right? And what happened was, and Stan Lee would once in a while, when he was in New York, he'd come and hang out with us at the New York Daily News. Right? That's where I would get up. And I lived in the Bronx at the time with my auntie, and I would get up at 5 a.m, make my shower, make my breakfast, and they got on the 6 train to Central, what was it called? Yeah, to Grand Central Station. I hate that fucking sound. And we would go, and then I would go there to the Daily News building on 3rd Avenue. And they made in Superman, that was the place that they made the Daily Planet in the movie, right? Ah, you know what I'm talking about?
He knows.
And so I would go in there every Saturday, man, for 2 years. And I would learn the art of cartooning and storytelling. And once in a while, because Stan Lee liked me, he would come and hang out with us. You know what Stan Lee told me when I was a kid? And he was like really, really enthusiastic about storytelling. But his main thing that he said was, and he would Stan the man, Excelsior. Okay? True believer. I went to, you know what he said? He said, you know what, Mike? Every person is a superhero. Every person's a superhero. That's why Spider-Man is such an iconic, character, because he's some sad-ass loser kid who's pretty smart and then gets bit by a radioactive spider and then he helps other people. Spider-Man does whatever a spider can. Can he swing from a web? Take a look overhead. Watch out! Here comes the Spider-Man. Bump, bump, bump. In the thrill of the night and the feel, blah, blah, blah. And he comes right in time. Yeah. Stanley was very nice to me, and that's the only reason I have.
He was very open, I guess. Like, open to the art people. You come from the arts.
Well, but no. He all of this stuff had a meaning. So, for example, like the X-Men, right?
Yeah.
Homo superior, yes? And then you have X-Men was based on basically Malcolm X and Martin Luther King. So Professor X was kind of like Martin Luther King, and then Magneto and they were like it was like Malcolm X.
Yeah.
You get it?
Well, yeah.
How old were you when you met him, Stan Lee?
14.
Oh, crazy.
Wow.
Yeah, that was a really cool.
It's fundamental, like age for meeting your hero, like 14. Just like when you read the books, when you read the comic books, and then you meet him. You're God. It's like a god almost.
I think it was a very cool ass motherfucker, and he gave all of us so much shit. That's why I'm very happy with Marvel Cinematic Universe, because they making like these cool stories, and it's good storytelling. Yeah, I like that. You know, I like. I'm trying to pass it on.
But may I ask, was he as famous back in the days as he is today?
Stan Lee, baby.
But was he back as famous?
Stan Lee, motherfucker.
No, but was he as famous back then as he is now?
Yes.
Like when you were 14, like, or was he just like a guy who was making comics?
No. You're not. He knows. He
was already made a name for him, like
Stan Lee, Marvel Comics, The Incredible Hulk,
but I mean,
Iron Man.
Back in the days, was he already as established as he is?
In the beginning.
He was a badass motherfucker back then, but then what happened was Marvel Comics got fucked up because people weren't buying comics, right? Because of the videos.
Okay.
And so they had to sell away their characters. Spider-Man, X-Men, The Incredible Hulk. They sold because they had no money. People weren't buying comic books.
Okay.
They were getting videos.
There was a new medium coming in the market, like.
Yeah, but guess what? It's all coming back together. Ha!
Ha!
Yeah. Prince.
Stanley is
Prince
happy
is
about
coming
it back
back.
then.
The Prince.
No, it's not. It's the characters.
The characters have come back. They keep coming back because
Oh, yeah,
they
yeah.
touch people. So like,
Yes.
they
Did
have,
you,
you know,
did you see the last Spider-Man, Spider-Man 3, No Way Home?
no.
You didn't watch that?
It's a new one, no?
That's the last Spider-Man movie
I
with.
tried to rip it.
Didn't work.
No, but they
No, but-
took care that I cannot rip it.
Well, that's a good thing
But
then, I guess.
I'm gonna watch it.
No, you should. That's a great because that's like it's
I'm
like
gonna watch it.
Marvel
Tonight.
coming together with Disney and Sony, and it's really cool what they did. I'm really into this shit, but I don't. What's the word? I don't like. They use my software for those movies.